Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Brandon and this is the Blind Fish Keeper. Sorry I've been gone for a few months, but I've had some health issues and some trouble that really kind of put me out of it for a minute. Aside from just doing maintenance, I kind of stopped doing everything. But I'm coming back strong. I've got a good buddy here with me today doing the filming behind the camera. Jerry from Jerry's Fish Room is here. We're doing a little meetup and he's checking out the fish room, and he's actually today brought me a new Oscar for Jamie's tank. This beautiful albino here. He's making some room in one of his aquariums, and I offered to take her off his hands. And I am extremely excited because I've been trying to get a second Oscar for this tank for a while now, and it has not worked out. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that everybody gets along. So far so good. They haven't even hardly made contact. Everybody's doing great. So there'll be updates on that coming up. Stay tuned. And again, thank you to everybody who's stuck around. Like I said, I know I've been gone for a little while. But thanks to everyone who's stuck around. I'm going to be getting videos back out again. I've got big plans. Jerry and I think maybe starting to do a little bit of collaboration work. So hopefully we've got some big things coming. Go check out his channel, Jerry's Fish Room. He's a young channel like myself. We're both gonna try and bolster each other up and get our subs up and try and make something of this whole YouTube thing. While you're over there, do me a favor and subscribe for me. While you're here at my channel, also hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all the good stuff we try and con you guys into. It's all free, but it helps us out. Today I'm going to show you an update video I tried to film of my Betta tank. I was going to show you guys how the blind guy works on the maintenance for the tank, but I couldn't get my tripod set up and I lost the entire intro and before video of that tank. But I do have an after side, and I wanted to show you guys what it's looking at, give you kind of an update to Bruce's tank. And Bruce, he's put on some really pretty color. It's looking great. So here we go. First video back after a few months. We'll be right back in a second with some footage of the 5-gallon Betta tank. Here it is, the 5.5-gallon Betta tank. So this was originally just a little 5.5-gallon starter kit. I've put my own glass lid on it. The light is actually just a starter kit light off of a 55-gallon starter kit. The filtration is the Nano Aquarium Co-op sponge filter with the Nano USB air pump. In the tank itself, the substrate is just a mix of a few different size gravels and some sand, and I think it makes a much more natural looking bottom. We've got some small river rocks in there for feature stones, a couple little broken splinters of driftwood. The plants in the tank are, I think there is a Crypspiralis, one single Crypspiralis in there. There is some Italian Val. There are a couple of clippings of a Ludwigia, and I have no idea what the type is. There is some Pogostemon Stellatus octopus. There's a baby Java fern. I think I've got a couple of different types of Anubias, and I can't remember which types they are. But I also know there is on one of the pieces of driftwood is Nubius nana petite, which is just growing out of control, man. It's almost covered the whole twig. In the front bottom right is some Bucephalandra. And then as far as stocking goes in the tank, it's just my buddy here. He's not quite a year old yet. He's turned into a beautiful betta. He is, as far as I know, a double rose tail half moon. When we bought him, he was just a silvery white metallic fish, which I thought was pretty by itself. But as he's matured, these beautiful colors have shown up in him, and the blue eyes are just kind of wild. I can only imagine how pretty how good looking of a fish he is. I wish I could see him. He does have a couple of other tank mates in there. It's just a few surviving neon tetras. So it's kind of almost like a red, white, and blue kind of theme in here. Not on purpose, not intentional, but there you go. Water parameters. I've had a lot of trouble with this tank keeping water parameters stable, but I think I've got it setting nice. It's at about a 7 to a 7.2 as far as the pH. It's got an automatic 78, preset heater to 78 degrees in the bottom. And he stays pretty much 0-0 and about 10 to 20 parts per million of the nitrates, and that's really only because I add a squirt of liquid fertilizer every week when I do his water change, which keeps those nitrates up at between 10 and 20 parts. I wish I could have shown you guys the beginning or the before, because it had completely overgrown. The pogo stem and had gotten very leggy. So what I did was I pulled all of the pogo stem in, I topped it, and I replanted the tops, upped the fertilizer, because if you start getting leggy stems, usually it's because they aren't getting enough nutrients or light, one or the other, and it just starts growing excess distance between the nodes where the leaves come off. So I trimmed those back and just planted the tops, brought in some Ludwigia, that little baby Java fern, and some of the Vallisneria, just to give it a little bit thicker planted look. I like a real heavily planted, jungly style, out of control kind of tank. And hopefully that's what I've accomplished. So that's about all I've got for you today, but I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Please give me some comments, hit the like button. Again, like I said in the beginning, it's free for all you guys, but it helps all us YouTubers out. Feed the algorithm, as they say. And again, thanks for the patience, everybody. I am going to try and be getting more videos out. And hopefully there's a lot of exciting stuff in the future for 2022. So stay tuned and stick around, hit the notification bell to get the updates. And I'll catch you in the next one.